Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to INFRA. Last time, we didn't travel much distance, but we did learn a whole lot. We discovered the fabled underground city, although we were quite spectacularly denied entrance. And we learned how the people of Turnip Hill, and therefore of Open Sewer, live. We discovered that a cure has been found for the effects of mushroom disease, and I guess by extension that little Ello made it to safety. Probably in the underground city itself, or at least in Open Sewer. But we've already photographed this gravesite, and maybe our work here can make things at least somewhat better for them. I mean, it is the people of this city that really matter after all, right? Now I'm seeing what looks like tire tracks on the ground, and a trail of glow sticks indicating that it's probably still in use by these people. But I can't imagine vehicles would have been able to get through here for quite some time, right? Now I keep forgetting we've got this awesome new flashlight. Let's try that, let's try that uber brightness for a second. I love that so much. But the thing's so powerful on its own and doesn't require any batteries that we don't even need it. We've got some explorables to do, crossing over the river. We can power that on and off.
I have like a ton of these things already.
How are we doing on that? Still pretty good.
This could come in handy.
Huh, Mark. I see when it comes to small tools, you're finally taking a proactive stance with regards to carrying stuff with you. Now, if only you could have done that for the bolt cutters. There we are. Well, I don't think we're fixing that with a wrench. Maybe we can slide down over here, or try in the bushes. No, I don't think we can get this way. Ooh, but there is a ladder. I can imagine this being very slippery, so let's take it easy now. The way this game handles ladders is actually really, really nice. I mean, it knows just when to snap on, just when to let you off. Anything over here? This seems like the kind of place you might put a geocache. Or the kind of place you might slide me off into the river and kill me like in the beginning of the game. No, like that! Oh. Oh no, you want me to do the opposite of repair this thing. Okay, boop. Boop. We're gonna create a ramp. Is that what we're doing? Nope. Nope. To what extent is this wise? Nope. Yeah. Well, that wasn't nearly as loud as it could have been. Well, I guess the damage we photographed could easily be explained as causing what just happened and not deliberate sabotage on our part. I think this is the first time we've seen Mark deliberately break something. Can we see anything off in the distance there? No. Oh, there's another car already stopped here on the other side. I wonder who would have left this behind. Ah, mushroom smugglers. And oops, they're actually packaging it with Osmo Loot. Sorry, I'm being a little slow here, but I want to look all around. And anytime there's a lot of grass and bushes, I gotta look for geocaches and such. Not that it much matters at this point, but hey, early in the game it found us a cave entrance. Well, the birds are back. Okay, so we can climb inside the cart. Now all we need to do is figure out by what mechanism we get it going. Oh, there's a lever up there. There we go. Or a pulley, I guess. What would this count as? Seems like it's kind of both. And we cannot... Oh no. Well, I guess that addresses my current complaint, which was that we had no way of looking around while we were holding it. Oh, look at that Water passing below. Well, at least it's not a catastrophic failure like every other device we've ridden in before. Yep, that was actually a very calming ride. Well, let's keep moving. Ah, see, there it is. I knew we'd run into a cave eventually. Keep out monster. And yet these glow sticks suggest someone came in recently. And that doesn't look like Morco. Okay, a little... Oh my god, there's something there, but it's not moving. I'm more worried about a cave-in right now. What are you? Hang on, you're... Wait, you're like a couple of garbage bags and some boots for limbs and another one of those weird, like, head pot things like we found in the hacker's den in the steel mill. Okay, well, that's been a 1-minute Scooby-Doo story. Oh, you know what? Maybe with that truck we found, and if somebody's dismantling the lower bridge, maybe smugglers are trying to keep people out. It really is a Scooby-Doo story. That is so funny. Yep. Yep.
Someone should get that fixed.
Someone should get that rated. Especially given that we've seen what happens to people who get too much exposure, which, by the way, some of you have pointed out that Mark has been going through this whole adventure with woefully inadequate PPE. I mean, he's wearing a hard hat, but no respirator, no nothing. Flush thrice. Oh man, this guy's got a whole little hobo cabin down here. Actually, quite a nice one. This is making me want to play Minecraft and build a wood cabin in a cave. Hello again. Everything is going as expected, and maybe even better. I knew that we could grow the best shrooms in the cave. Even those guys from the Castle Rock want our shrooms. There were some problems, though. The Turnip Hill guys started to investigate the old villa, and my cave is the shortest way from there. I can't let them go through my shroom farm. They don't even care about the sign anymore. I think they're starting to renovate that place, and I don't like this at all. That's hilarious. In the space of about a minute, we went through this whole thing. Alright, well, let's start exploring. Wait. Yeah, we can't do it from here? Yeah, boop.
Fascinating.
Some of you guys complain about missed documents. 90% chance I took the picture off screen. It's just that I edit by waveform, and I hear snoring. So if I get it during a sweep, you probably won't see it, because I'll probably just cut it right out in editing. Okay, here's your overly complicated toilet that requires one to flush thrice. You've got a valve we can turn. And there you are, sleeping just beyond. We're intruding on a lot of people's sleeping spaces in this game. And I am fine with that. Oh, I get it. Okay, so this goes over to here, and then that will extinguish your fireplace, which I guess leads back into the cave. Now it functions as both a fireplace and a literal firewall. Alright, well, those pipes have to be open for you to get through. This has to be open for the tank to refill. So that's one. Now we wait. Two. And one more should do it. No? Three. But the fire still glows. Why? Oh, unless maybe that needs to be sealed so it doesn't go that way? Okay, that made a different sound. Wait for the 2 and 3. No. Up, yep, there we go. Alright, we solved that. And we out. Man, it's a good thing everyone in the city is such a heavy sleeper. And away we go. You know, I hadn't thought about this when I started recording, but we might actually be finishing this in this episode. There is one fancy house here. And there's one light on up in the window. Music, why are you doing this to me? The door is left open. This must be the villa that he was talking about. Wow, there's a whole place here. And I guess I might as well say it once in this series. This place looks like it's been abandoned for years, although that guy is certainly making use. Do you hear that? It sounded like either dragging or like raspy breathing. A lot of doors locked. That 3D vent doesn't open. I'm so nervous I just got startled by a creaking floorboard. This really is a haunted house. Oh, look at this. There's a whole study. No way. And once again, does this remind you of anyone? This figure is like central to all of this. And your face is crossed out. Who else has been here? You're the guy, I can't remember which one you were exactly, but you were on the wall at that one currently operating place we went to. The place with the gummies delivered to the desk. In fact, it's everywhere related to you that we hear that sort of breathing on the ambiance.
This is Max Caller interviewing Jeff Walter. It's December 19th, 1986. Let's begin.
Last time I was talking about Zanderberg. He was... What's that noise?
Someone's coming.
Jeff Walter. We meet at last.
Who are you? You're not...
Let me handle this. You know who I am. I'm the one who's going to give you what you deserve. Oh, you must be Alex Hardman, and you, Eric Kleinman. It's nice to finally meet you. Berg told me a lot about you.
What did you do to him? I know that you kidnapped him.
I didn't do anything to him. Here, take this. You can find him there. He's not feeling well and...
Eric, you can go. And you, Walter. We have a lot to discuss.
So, what do you want of me? I know that your company went bankrupt, but that wasn't my fault. Is that why you're here?
You did more than that. You destroyed my life. You killed my wife, my child, and this whole damn city.
Put the gun down!
What did you do?
It was his fault. Rosenthal did the same mistake. He didn't do what I said. You don't understand.
Look, we have to talk about this.
Yes, we have to.
I want to show you something, okay?
Don't move.
I just... you do that? This wasn't supposed to happen. Why? Why? It's over. Everything. Why is this thing on? I need...
Oh, damn.
Yeah, indeed. So, Alex Hartman did track them down, and I guess because he was acting with incomplete information, actually kind of ruined everything. Wait, there's something in a hole in the floor here.
Someone was trying to find something.
Yeah, this place was ransacked. But nobody's here now, and apparently nobody ever found out what happened. At least as far as I can tell. Okay, so this definitely goes to something. So we'll just leave whatever we find on the table here. And also, I got a little confused because a lot of the voices do sound kind of similar. Did Hartman shoot both Walter and Max? Or did something else happen there? Either way, this is clearly going to be a gold mine. And we've got to get into every little thing we can. This place definitely feels haunted, even if it isn't literally. There's another staircase going downward. Oh, there's another thing, and a key.
This is Max Caller interviewing Jeff Walter. The date is December 18th, 1986. Let's continue.
Now, where was I? I started to have my suspicions about this whole project. I knew that they weren't telling me everything, so I sent some people to find out what they can. They came back to me with some disturbing information. It was more than just building some weapon. I was going to tell everyone about this, but then, when they found out what I was doing, I had to run. Now I've been hiding here for God knows how many years, trying to find a way to reveal this whole conspiracy. I knew what they were doing, but nobody would believe me without evidence. Then I met Xander Berg. He was the key to this whole thing. He was the leader of the scientists at the bunker, and somehow he managed to escape. But he's very ill, and now he's he's trying to... Can we continue tomorrow? I'm not feeling very well.
Sure thing.
Fascinating.
You were sick as well. Whether it was with the same thing, who knows, but you were trying to show Hartman something, and I guess you didn't get the chance to do that. Wait, Villa.
I don't think I can fit these in my pockets.
Yeah, well, didn't you...
I still have 9 packs
Okay,
of
so
batteries
that's the keys presumably to, like, everything then, right? We can open the front doors, and we've got a couple of little outbuildings as well. So let's take this bit by bit. Ground floor first, as always. There we go.
Interesting.
Wait, we've got to be able to turn on the lights in here, right? No. Ah, man, this is going to be real difficult to read. Oh, wait, no, there's a lamp right here. Yep. There's another villa key, which, you know, we needed the key to the villa to open this, but who knows, maybe they work on different doors or buildings. Dear friend, I hope that this letter reaches you in time, and that you're still able to read it. I can't believe how far we've come after all these years. Without you, I would still be stuck here trying to figure out what was going on in that bunker. Max Caller is now helping us reveal this whole mess. I'm going to tell him everything we know, and I'm going to give him that list of S&W key operatives. It's unfortunate that you're not able to cure yourself, but maybe your research about the disease is going to help someone else. It really bothers me what they're going to do with it. I hope that you're going to find a cure. I still want to ask one last time. Are you sure that you don't want to say anything to Eric Kleinman? You two were so close, and he could help us with this. You know it's hard to find anyone who we could trust. Just tell me if you want to meet him, and I'm gonna send someone who can find out where he is. Jeff Walter. So Eric Kleinman also was duped by this, but he had far more to lose than Hartman did. He was essentially duped into helping kill the one person who could have helped him reunite with Bergman. Well, I can see two things right here, and presumably that can open something behind this painting, right? Actually, didn't a document earlier in the game mention something about somebody having a villa out here? I think a few people did from what I remember. Wait. Is that Jeff Walter's cane? Dude, I want to strut around in style with that thing. Are you seriously telling me we can't pick that up? Alright, yep. Aw. Alright, maybe over here. Yep. There we go. God, Mark is like the Fonz. He's so smooth with this stuff. But that means that there's another one somewhere. Can't open that one. Can open this door to the back porch. Man, what a peaceful spot, huh? The moonlight, like, reflecting throughout the clouds. We can see the silhouettes of the power lines and the trees, the chirping of the birds. This place is gorgeous. Yep.
That's not good.
I guess the water levels are rising beyond where you'd typically expect them to. We can't get around this way. Alright, well, I think it's time for us to start moving upstairs now. Man, these beams leave so many shadows casting across when I look up. Can't help but feel eyes on me the whole time I'm here. All these doors are locked. Oh, there's another one hidden in plain sight. Yep. And... no, all locked. Where did that sucker land? I kind of can't believe whoever was looking for this stuff didn't find it, if this is going to be how it is. Yep. I mean, it's not wrong to reimburse ourselves the 1,000 we spent, right? Polonium-210. Radioactive agents. Why do you have those?
Intriguing.
List of S&W key operatives. That's it. That's the piece that'll lead to some convictions.
Fascinating.
The ones who are still alive, anyway, given what happened at the bunker. But there we go. That's huge. Oh my god, this feels so cool. Like, the fact that there's such a huge conspiracy and mystery in this, it makes it feel so much more satisfying knowing that you don't have to solve it. That it's because of our persistence that we get to put these pieces together. It's actually a very genius balance where, like, probably no one's going to miss it entirely, but there's enough of it that's up to you that, like, you still feel accomplished in piecing it all together.
Matches might be useful.
I guess what I'm saying very inarticulately is that don't take a bath here, and also that it knows how to make you feel like you're doing something and not just that it's giving it to you. No, nothing behind the painting? Oh, I almost didn't notice the note here, and there's a valve wheel there.
I have a feeling I'll be needing that bowl.
I scouted out that nearby barn. There's a boat and some shaft filled with water. I'm pretty sure that tunnel leads there. I wonder why they were digging it. To smuggle something? I still haven't gotten further in the main building than the basement. You know the rumors. Rumors, huh? I like rumors. So the Bergman tunnels, the bunker, and now here. It's like everywhere Morco is spotted, it's all things to do with this conspiracy. We can pick up the wood. Mother of Mercy. look at this. Are we gonna have to activate this pump? Alright, there's still so much more to explore. It really feels like the ghost of the sins of these people. And the more we encounter it, the more I get the impression that it does just want the story to be known. I mean, if nobody's living here, I can just claim it, right? That's how the law works? Oh, wait.
Stains. Handprints. Probably that cop. I wonder what happened to the body.
Maybe that other shot was you finishing him off, I don't know, but like... that had me worried for a second. I was like, wait, was I supposed to be photographing each of these recorders? No, I guess not. Alright, well, maybe there's something else we can uncover. I just noticed there's a gap in that wood there. Hang on. Okay, wait. Okay, let's start running our hands along each of these books. I haven't seen anything so far, but there's definitely something there. I don't see it in the paneling of any of these other things. Not over here either.
Handprints. Why here?
Okay, so I guess you could photograph it. Oh, maybe now? Maybe I had to do that before that would reveal itself?
Walter probably tried to get this gun.
Probably. Well, I guess we found out what he wanted to show him. It was a case of say hello to my little friend. Alright, maybe now we're done here. Man, see, when you notice like something like an outline on a wood shelf, it starts you off on this whole thing. That's what's so cool about this game. Alright, we cannot actually... Yeah, we can barely crawl through here. But it is all flooded, so that will have to be undone. Yep, that's deep too. Alright, so... Oh, do I have to... Yep. I see, I gotta get this thing started up. Oh, wood-powered. I guess that coal back there does not count. 2. And... 3. If you're really gonna have me running around looking for, like, specific ones, like, if this 3 doesn't do it, that's gonna be real dumb. Really? I mean, I should be able to light this with the match, right? Unless I have to operate the things to do that. Yep. Or maybe it just needs more? Yep. Yep, is that it? There we go. So now you're working. How do we start ya? Oh, wait. Have we just reached the point we gotta be at? Oh, I guess it goes right there. Alright, so let's open that. Oop. And then you guys need to be... I don't know where you need to be, actually. I'm gonna assume you need to be opened. Yep. I guess that's when you're working. Well, let's see how you do. Ah, that was much faster than in the metro tunnels. So that's one thing, I guess. Alright, it seems like none of the criminals in this town can ever just finish a job. If you want a smuggling route done right, you gotta do it yourself. Courtesy of the city's chosen infrastructure contractors. It's all about helping people, you know? It's all about investing in your community. It all pays off in the long run. Especially since we're probably going to need a lot of these mushrooms and seizures so we can use them for cure science. And the idea that, like, we could have had a cure or close to it for, like, decades, and we're only now actually finding it, that's bad. It's just one of the many unintended consequences of all this subterfuge. Let's go. And here's our boat. Well, I mean, it wasn't always a boat, but it is now. Oh, it's... there it is. Okay, question is, how are we getting over there? Mark is like a cat. He really doesn't like water. Oh, there's also the huge amounts of asbestos we're storing here, but I think we can give him a break.
I wonder
It's
if they have the motor for this lying around.
very old. Okay. Yeah, we gotta do everything ourselves. Hang on, let's feel around for some light. Drop down to here. There we are. Yeah, let's just carry this thing over and install it ourselves. Nothing can ever be
Can't
easy
carry
for old
any more of
Mark.
this. I still have 9 packs of batteries left.
Oh no, you're not just putting that in your pocket, meaning we gotta be careful not to lose this thing in the water. Yeah, let's shove you. Oh, you're not gonna fit in there? There we go. Nope. Okay, what's the best way to do this? Maybe we can... Yep. There we are. Alright, Mark, can you do the fonziest fonzing anyone's ever fonzed? I'm not gonna stop trying, though. Yep. There we go! Yes, you did it! Oh, that never, ever gets old. I don't believe this. We're actually doing a vehicle segment. Dude, it's not even scripted. I'm in control of this. That is so cool. I actually do vaguely remember this, because, like, how could I forget?
If only I had my fishing gear with me.
Mark, never lose that sense of humor. But yeah, look at all this. We're gonna have to be really diligent in this, because I don't want to miss anything. We're certainly gonna miss stuff. I don't know, will there be collectibles out here? Or do I just have to make it to where I'm going? Well, there's certainly photographables, because I can see those power lines sparking up there. But I guess we've got to get a bit closer in order to actually document that. These seem to be sagging more than they probably should. Oh man, Mecha Mark is unstoppable. He's going to be a lean, mean documenting machine.
Mark, I can see you from the helicopter.
Oh,
What happened to
amazing!
your car? You need a hand?
No, it's going great. I'm having a nice boat ride here.
All right. Well, we're almost at the power plant anyway. I'll see you in there.
Does anybody want to hear about how I found the underground city? You know, just bringing truth to a living legend, no big deal. That would be the perfect punchline to this joke. After telling us there's simply no time, and we have to drive there, they end up flying over us in the helicopter, that there was just no time to wait for. And there's some damage up ahead.
Suppose these flats shouldn't be underwater.
Well, probably not, and we can just barely make it through. Yeah, we really... This is what our high beams are for. This is when we really need it. But it only lasts a moment. I have no idea what I'm photographing in here. It's too dark up ahead. Oh man, I would so love a sequel to this game, or even a spiritual successor from the same developers. But I guess they're all cylinders ahead on Open Sewer right now, which I am going to have to retry. Oh, this must be a flooded road. Oh yeah, we're taking this thing on the highway now, eh? And I love how even now, even when the stakes are higher than they've ever been, it's still not lost that feel of, you know, if you just stop for a moment, look around. Still just a calm, awesomely cool night. Never mind. Never mind. You know, I thought maybe we could relax a bit, but it just isn't to be. I just shouldn't have said anything. I did this to myself, really. Well, there's a structure up ahead. I don't know if that's the one I just left. I don't think it should be, but maybe we can get inside. No, this isn't the place from before. Ah! Mark, the ultimate tattletale, just found your stash of asbestos. Honestly, I've been talking about how the world just keeps screwing over Mark in increasingly comical ways, but really, our path through all this must be equally hilarious to anyone observing. Wait, can we get up to the power lines themselves? Ooh, we can. In fact, we can get right under them. But it seems like they're already reported. In fact, maybe getting right under them is not the smartest of plans, huh? But I've gotta make at least an effort to see everything I can. Do not touch the sides. It's like Operation. Well, I've been all over the place now, and it looks like we've still got quite a distance to go. So let's make our way under these very dangerous power lines, no doubt, and finally try and save a city. As much as I've been putting that off. I'm never going to stop worrying about all the things I might have missed along the way, but honestly, at a certain point, do you even document the specifics? I mean, look, it's people's job to do this in real life, right? Surely. But when you have something on this level of disaster, like, there's got to be a limit to how much they care about the minutia, right? Hello, wait, there's a whole tower over here. Yeah, let me just scooch over the corpse of this truck. And not bother to look for any actual corpses inside. No, but we can see the edge of the map, so that's kind of neat. And now that I swing this thing around, the structures of the nuclear power plant are starting to come more into view. This must be the front gate. Alright, so how are we doing this? Are we going around the side, or are we going right in the front doors? Which seems like not the best plan. Well, let's make sure we talk about that tree that's down off to the side. Wouldn't want to miss that. I don't think we're getting in the front doors either. Wow, even out here, they had one of these Osmo loot bars. That's incredible. I'll tell you what, maybe I can get off here and just walk in. Ah, there we go. Let's... Oh, it acts as a wall. Okay, we might want to back it up then. I hadn't realized I could get out. Oh, wait. Is that window actually open? It's very difficult to tell, but I think it just might be. Hang on, let's just pull our boat up to the front desk. Yeah, I'd like to report a complaint. Outage in my area. Actually, multiple outages. Actually, have you seen the city? Come on, let me out. Game. Maybe I need to be... There we go. I guess we have to be in very specific circumstances so that it can safely deposit me on shore. Well, thank you, stolen boat. You've served me well.
That makes 10 packs of camera batteries.
Not even in here for 2 seconds and I'm already stealing batteries. Yep. Is that a violation I hear back there? Here's this again. Wait. My wife wanted a new mirror. I hope you guys don't mind that I borrowed this. Well, now the whole world knows. Don't worry. Just this once I won't tattle. There's gotta be some way to get into that room then. Locked. Maybe we can drop down from above? Locked. Okay, maybe there's keys somewhere. Stolberg Industry Power. Oh, behind reception. Alright. Yep. Any documents here? No. I mean, I'd say they wouldn't be right there on the front desk, but you'd be surprised at the kinds of things people haven't gotten to. Alright, now, which of you does this open? I'm gonna assume up here. There we are.
Someone should get that fixed.
That seems mighty dangerous. That even seems, dare I say, save-worthy. The floor is definitely lava, but we probably shouldn't be touching really the ladder either, right? Oh, we can interact with this panel. Okay, well, we want the gates open for sure. And then we can turn off floor lights 1. There we go. And that seems to have stopped the electricity. And now presumably those outdoor gates will be opened, but we've got other stuff to do first. So we actually didn't need to get any of this, potentially. Well, we did need the key card. And that's about it. Yeah, boop. And we can open that from the back. And hang on, let's have a look and see if those things are... Where do we actually place it? I see, we can bring it around and go out the opposite window. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Janet canceling my 4 p.m. I'm coming in early today. And in we go. An unintended use for the infrastructure, but here we are making use of it. Now, I don't know what level of authorization I have to even be here, but I guess in a moment like this, we don't have a choice. Let's just pour up to the back of what looks to be some kind of hangar and get to work. Mark, I'm sorry, but you are going to have so many different diseases by the time all is said and done. It's just kind of the way it is. Yep. Go. I guess that key gives us access here as well. Chapter 10, Redemption. Here we are in the endgame. Alright, at this point, I am not standing up from this chair until we're finished. Ah, this has really snuck up on me. I just didn't expect it to all be over so quickly. I had memories of this game being so long, and we've taken our time with it this time. Discovered so much more. I don't want it to be over. But here we are. Thanks for the ride, guys. Can we enter? No, you're a texture. Look, these guys have been such jerks to me up until this point. I can take all the time I want as far as I'm concerned. Very interestingly enough, there's only one car in the parking lot, like the employee lot. Pretty nice one, too, and it's just kind of stashed right here at an odd angle. So who's still here? Is there some plant staff still inside? See, to me that feels less like skeleton crew still here to keep things running and more like somebody came here in a panic, thinking, I gotta get rid of some evidence.
Mark, I think it's worse than we expected. I think the water's gotten inside the containment building, and everything's running on emergency power.
Oh shit, that's not good.
And I can't find a single person in here. It's like everyone just packed up and went home.
I'll try to find someone.
You'll have to hurry. I'll try to look for the manager in case he's still here.
Okay. Well, let's hope that's whose car we saw. We need keycard access to this whole thing. Let's have a look. Everything's blocked. No. Where are we even going? Okay, top floor is the charm. Oh, there's a huge friggin' crack in this. Last thing we want is cracks in our nuclear power plant. Ooh, a keycard. Alright, that's very, very good. And here's the helipad, so I guess they just totally ignored that thing's existence.
Mark? I can't find Carl and Amit. Have you seen them?
No, but I'll look for them.
Good. We'll have to be quick.
How quick? Like, I'm being careful with my saves now because I don't know if that's actually a thing. But I do have to try everywhere. Okay, that works there. What about the third floor? Yes. Alright, so start with 3.
I have like a ton of these things already.
Nothing. Nothing. No. No. No.
This is
Hello?
just great. Why did I have to get stuck in here with you? Well, it's better you than Mark.
What's wrong with Mark?
Mark is arrogant, stubborn, and a grumpy alcoholic. Why does everyone like him anyway?
I don't agree with you. I think he's a great guy who gets things done, unlike so many other people here. Yeah, he drinks sometimes, but he's not an alcoholic.
Ugh, maybe. But why does boss like him so much? They're like best friends. If I was the boss, I would have fired him right away.
So, you just hate everyone.
I don't hate everyone. It's just... never mind.
Fine, let's be silent then.
Okay. I see how it is. Well, Amit's a real homie. The other one, not so much. Maybe she gets some radiation exposure before we're done here. Tragic accident, really.
So, how long do you think we have to wait in here?
I hope not too long. Now, be quiet.
I wonder if they'll actually, like, say anything else if we wait around. Alright, well, we do have a job to do. I just went and grabbed some camera batteries from upstairs. Oh, we're playing the stall game. It's just... I know we're at the end, right? I know we're nearing the end, and I feel a huge need to get all the things I can. Oh my god, it's the control room. I'm geeking out about this, but I know there's not really time. Come on now. Okay, we can get through there. And here, this door's off its hinges. Can we report that?
I found him. The manager of this power plant and...
You shouldn't be here. It's too late to do anything.
Is there nothing we can do?
Listen, it's already too late. But if you want to risk your lives, there might be one more thing left to try. I'll tell you what we need to do, but first, we'll need to turn on the auxiliary generators.
Did you get that, Mark?
I'm on it.
Oh man, I mean, everything we've been through today, and this just feels like there's so much weight to it. I mean, when the manager of a nuclear power plant is telling you to run for it, I can't imagine anybody but the most dedicated would be volunteering to do something like this. Go up or down. I can't imagine down gets us very far. Farther than I thought. If we go even further down, still more. No? Wait. There is stuff here. but what's the reason? We can walk onto this thing. What's that do? Alright, what's going on down here? Can't seem to interact with any of this stuff, so what's the purpose of this room? There's a door we can't open. Whenever I can access an area, it just makes me curious. We can come up to the roof area. That's closed off. That's closed off.
Do you know where the turbine hull keys are? The door's locked.
The security guard would have a key for that door. You could try his office in case he's left his keys behind.
Awesome. You gonna maybe fill me in on where that is? Well, that'll do it. And thankfully you've left your key right there. Oh wait, I can see offices. I can see another key card over there. That's more than the basic. Okay, getting in there is going to be quite critical. Is there... I don't see a way to drop down. Alright, there's got to be something we can do. Maybe the solution is upstairs. Then... Yep. Don't look good. Neither does what I'm doing right here. So that's flipped. There's more over there. None of this seems to be within my scope. You know, I spent $1,000 of my own money today for an illegal passport. Yep, you know, it just explains so much, doesn't it?
I don't think I can fit this in
Literally
my pockets.
nowhere we can look without finding tons and tons of beer. Yep. Yep. Honestly, it's incredible that the city throughout the day has been functioning as well as it is and only going into total collapse now. There's nothing more we can do on this side, I think. I can probably use this thing to maneuver myself into a position to jump off and onto that railing, right?
Gotta find the keys for this.
Oh, great. Oh,
I'm
Mark.
pretty sure that's not meant to be
Mark.
there.
Mark! For Stahlberg. Oh, wait. I hear beeperinos. Any keys? No. We're definitely not going to be doing that again. Something more down below. Nope, here's that boarded door. Because who needs redundancy when trying to access a space as unimportant as this? Climb onto the roof of that shack, which, by the way, guys, there's a shack in your nuclear power plant. Yep.
Must be careful not to go too deep.
Keys? No keys. No keys. Okay, there's a key card right here. Turbine Hall. That's nice. Does it get me any goodies? Yes, we can exit through here. Awesome. And that gets us into here, which gets us offices. Armed security, although I suppose for a nuclear power plant, that's not out of the norm. That's one door I will be leaving closed, but also there was stuff downstairs. So excuse me while I go check every single thing we've been up to lately. No. Oh. I don't understand the point of this room. Well, who sucks now?
Oh, hey, Mark. We were just,
Surveying this room.
Exactly.
The boss is looking for you.
Oh, okay. We'll just finish things up in here and we'll be right there.
Mm-hmm. Just finishing things up. You know, even if you were lazy, I would think you would want to finish things up somewhere else. Emmett, we're cool. Come hang out with me for an Osmo loot later. Carla, I know we're co-workers, and things can be said when tensions are high, but I swear to God, were it not for the laws of this land, I would Sparta kick you off the railing into the irradiated floodwaters below.
It was your fault that we got stuck in here.
Bah.
I guess they're still going.
I found Carla and Amit. I told them you were looking for them.
That's good news. Thanks, Mark.
Now let's check these other offices. Ooh. I mean, Mark, you must be hungry by now, right? I do wonder if they would actually just, like, die if we didn't... Oh, this leads back to... Break room in the back. Kind of a unique design. Anything else? Nope. Just everybody eating at their desk and enjoying their Angry Birds. Oh, we can open this down here. Huh. And you must be... Oh, we really can't unlock that from this side? That looks like it goes somewhere important. Oh, document.
Interesting.
It's a little bit worrying that we're this close to the end and we have not yet popped the 90%
I
achievement
can fit these in my pockets.
for Act 3. I don't trust our boss, Edvin. Oh, he's the one from the other power plant where Robin worked. Has been acting weird lately. Almost everyone is working on the new third reactor, and we don't have enough people maintaining the first two. We're gonna need more people in here in case something goes wrong. Someone should talk to him. We're gonna finish the maintenance on those pumps tomorrow. Oop. I can start you up by disconnecting that, apparently. What happens if we plug you back in? Why did we do that? Well, we can remove you. Ceiling is being serviced. Do not operate the crane. Okay. Perhaps we can now... Yep. Let's just turn all yous guys on since we powered up the generator. Yep. And now we should be good to go. This can go nothing but well. Oh, I see. We're nope. So we can't move left and right. We can only raise you up and down with left and right click. And go like that. Nope. So maybe there's still something that needs to be done. We can't raise you up any more than that. Yeah, this is not working the way I want it to. We can do that. Maybe we just can't do two things at once. I kind of think that's about as good as it's gonna get. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, so that's actually, it's a bit more of a hop than I was hoping for. Yep, there we go. Now we gotta crouch down through all this netting, which might make it hard to jump from the end. No, there's enough space there. Yep. And that's how it's done. See? Easy peasy. There we are. Oh, look, more horrible stuff. It just never ends in this carnival.
Generators, but it doesn't look promising.
Try turning them on regardless.
Huh. I see my reputation precedes me. They were here looking for the hero of the Hammer Valley Dam, the one who connected that thing back to the grid despite all common sense. Yes, that seems
These generators
bad.
are toast. I can't get these to work.
There's a second set of generators near the containment building. You should be able to access them from door C5.
You heard what he said.
I'm on my way.
Door C5. Well, at least we've made our way around. You can get in down here. I'm sure these frayed cables are totally fine. I say frayed, they're actually scattered and cut all over the place. It's quite a bit worse than frayed. What about through here? No? You? Yes. This place is a maze. I feel like I'm moving past so many things. Is there any holes we can climb into? Is there any... I'm not used to environments being this clean. But I think this still technically counts as the turbine hall, right? Door jar, that's a green light for me. And further down, still no good. Yep, Mark, you've taken about 6 reports of the same flood. Alright, there's C5. And because they put it right there, we know we have to keep moving. We can unlatch that from this side, and get back to here. Okay, well, at least that door finally paid off. Now, what's going on this way? More flooding. Oh, is that not the appropriate depth for you to consider it newsworthy? Certainly the appropriate depth for you to drag your feet in it. This is where your second set of generators is, because if you didn't have high hopes for the first set, I'd have even less hopes for this. Radiation alarm. Static lights slightly above normal radiation levels. The area might not be safe. Blinking light above normal radiation levels. Avoid if possible. Blinking light with sound. High above normal radiation levels. Leave the area immediately. I hear electric noises. Can we touch that valve? No? Is that reportable? Feels like I'm wading through the waters of Chernobyl or something. Although, I think the radiation levels there were significantly higher than a solid light. But the obvious culprit always rises to the surface, doesn't it? Surely this is not what they expect me to do. Surely. Well, let's do it. Wow, that's a long drop. Ow. Something about the sound that they use for that, you really feel it in your ankles.
I found the generators. I'll try to get them running.
This is much better than expected. Synchroscope instructions. A synchroscope measures the phase difference between a generator and the grid. The needle rotation speed indicates the speed of the generator compared to the grid. Okay, so basically we've got to sync the generators based on those parameters. It actually seems fairly simple, I say. Can't do that. Start you guys. Maybe I shouldn't be doing these all at once. Maybe I shouldn't. So this here, we can... raise it. No, come on, we need to... What does breaker do? I think we have to press that once it's fully synced, right? Yeah, so if it's rotating counterclockwise, we need to raise it. And we can just... Nope. Took it too far in the other direction, so there you are. And breaker. There we go. Okay, so I do understand it. Now you are rotating clockwise, so we need to lower your speed. Yep. Just a little bit more. Yep. And... Yep. Nope. It's real... You gotta really finick with it. There we go. That's not how you use that word, but don't worry about it. And you are rotating counterclockwise, so we need to raise you way up. Can we just boop you when you're there? Yep, there we go. No. Alright, so it's precise enough that it needs to be moving basically not at all. Alright, there we go.
Generators are online.
You'll need to make your way to the reactor hull next. You'll need to go through 2 sets of blast doors, and you should find an elevator.
Ah, I love investigating things that have to be behind 2 sets of blast doors. Oh man, it's a whole thing. It's a whole stinking thing. Reactor 1 containment building. That... I have a feeling the number above that door is going to be going up as we go. Right, is there anything else we need to do? Anything else we should see? Well, that flooding certainly doesn't look good. Can't get down there. And there's our exit, but I don't think we're doing that just yet. I spy a ladder. Can we do anything with that? Doesn't seem so. Wow, even this is like just a big door that has to be opened and can be sealed. Although I'm not quite sure how that works with the walkway. Maybe it retracts? This is the definition of one of those OGs moments. Like, look at that. We can open the elevator, but we're not going that way just yet. Or, you know, perhaps we are.
I'm in the elevator.
Now listen closely. In the hall you're about to enter, you will be exposed to radiation, so we'll need to act fast. In the hall you're entering, there will be 2 pumps. You'll have to find them and get them both running. They were being serviced just before the flood, so it might be you'll have to do some engineering.
Got it.
Great. You know, I kind of wish you'd gone over that game plan before I stepped up here. Will I have any way of knowing? There's 2 open doors here, presumably for ease of access. No. Alright, well we've got the fuse that we're sure to need. Yep, that radiation is higher than we likely want it. There's a ladder there that goes down. That door opens. Do not drop this down on me. Alright, what do we do? There's another fuse. That's 2. Question is, where do we need them? I love that soundtrack right now. It's tense, but not panicky. Like Mark must feel in this situation. Like, okay, I gotta keep a cool head, but I really do have to act fast. Yep, there's our blinking light. Just no sound yet, but I'm sure we'll get there. Conspiracy documents? Hang on, let me just get out my reading glasses. Beer...
Not to alarm you, but the radiation levels are rising. You'll need to hurry.
It's okay, I have a save. We have some serious problems with the pumps, so we need to do maintenance on them. We don't really have enough workers here because there's still something going on with the 3rd reactor. There were problems with the 3rd reactor. There were problems with the supporting concrete structures or something. The controls became locked for a few seconds somehow, and we don't know what caused it. It could happen again if we can't get it fixed. Okay, so how do we do this? Oh, wait, keys. Pump 2. Alright. Let's get these ready. Alright, I reloaded a save just to give myself some more time. There's the control room. There is a button. Okay, so let's gather up all this stuff in the middle just so that we know where it is. I had forgotten how bouncy things are in this game. So hopefully that didn't fall down into the pool somewhere. This will probably be our final stop, I think. Can't open... Oh, that does open! Wait, so what's down here then? Where does this take us? Back here? Okay, we've already been here. Ah, there's a thing right here. Okay, this is probably it.
Not to alarm you, but the radiation levels are rising. You'll need to
Here we go. Alright, so we need 2 of those fuses down here, which we should already basically have. Yep. So let's start with the farthest one first. Drop you down. Grab the next one. Drop you down. I've got to remember to grab that document. Yep. And right here. Yep. And right here. There we go. Wait, how do I even do this? I don't know how to do anything. That's the problem. You didn't tell me how to do anything. Ah, there's the button right there. All right, there we
Mark,
go.
the radiation's getting pretty intense. How are the pumps coming along?
Let's raise that up. How do I know when we're at... I'm just assuming that the green light's going to come on when we're at sufficient speed. There we go. Okay, so there's the pumps. Now we should be able to press that one button, right?
You'll need to hurry. You don't have much time.
Yeah. There's a key, right? Yep. Okay. Forget the document for now. Grab a fuse in case we need it. There's a couple more on top of there. Drop you. Open. Open more. Yep. There we go. Down, 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 down. Down, down, down. Yep, okay, good. We only needed one. Oh, right, the friggin', back up the stairs. Mark, I'm sorry, your legs. Oh, right, the button. Oh, God, I'm getting so turned around. Yep, boop. There we go. Now, up as you can go right now. There you go.
Now, make your way to the control room and activate the reactor pool emergency fill.
Yeah, there was another warning light on there, but whatever. Oh, we don't have time for this. Go, go. I can feel the radiation seeping into my pores and giving me great skin. Glowing complexion, they say. Come on. And... boop.
Good. That bought us a little bit of time.
Did it.
Take the elevator downstairs, and I'll tell you what we need to do next.
Okay. I mean, even though I'm still getting tons and tons of radiation exposure. Okay, there we go. It's dropping. Still not good, but dropping. Oh my God, that was nuts. All right. You.
Interesting.
Now. Elevator. Where was that elevator that you were talking about? This is one of those times where your teeth end up vibrating. It's so tense.
Alright, so that was the easy part. What you'll need to do next is go under the reactor and manually insert the control rods into the reactor core to shut it down. You can see why I asked if you were willing to risk your lives for this. We should be fine, but only if you do it quickly. Let me know once you're ready, and I'll open the blast doors.
Okay. Some damage here. That looks climbable. Oh, There's a keypad.
I found this door with the keypad next to the reactor. What is this?
Please stay away from there.
You wouldn't happen to know the code.
Do us all a favor and stay away from that door.
What are you hiding?
What are you talking about, Mark?
I know what happened to those missing metro passengers all those years ago. I've also seen a videotape that proves Jeff Walter was being blackmailed. It wouldn't surprise me if the power plant was also in on this.
What? Those are some pretty bold claims. How would you know all of this?
I've been in the bunker where they are keeping the train wreck. I have the photographs and documents to prove everything.
How did you get in there? And how are you still alive?
Nobody's been there for a long time. They abandoned the project.
You seem to know a lot of things. I'll give you that. Why didn't you ask your boss for the door code?
He is involved.
I should confess something. I made a great deal a long time ago. I promised to bring any information related to the SNW project to a certain someone.
I can't believe it. So that's why you wanted me to photograph all those documents.
That deal helped me to get this job, and I kept all that information to myself until someone hacked our server and we lost all the data. The door code is 0. I don't know what you'll find inside, so be careful.
We'll have to talk about this once this is all over.
We do. I'm sorry for not telling you earlier, Mark.
Dude, is this like an alternate ending or something? I've never... Look, I think I actually vaguely remember finding this door when I played years ago, like... But I don't think... I never heard any of this. I never knew any of this. Okay, well, let's save and move forward. 0489. Yeah, behind the scenes, enter the SNW control room. Dude,
I don't think I can fit this in my...
Dude, we just popped a huge achievement. That's... Dude, this is... I'm like giddy right now. Look at this. What are we gonna learn? It's very stained. SNW Project Investigation, Sven Olsen. There are some documents that only a few people have access to. The bunker report mentions that there was a leak that caused immediate evacuation, and everything was just left there. No one was allowed to return. What is SMV? SNW's dead, make way for SMV. One document describes it as a kind of disease that slowly kills the target. It can also cause strong hallucinations and strange and violent behavior. Dude, are they trying to synthesize like a bioweapon from the mushrooms? When they were building the SNW bunker, they found something. The document isn't specific, but it says that they realized that there was something worth investigating. They formed a small scientist team that started to work on the new project. Something station was sold. So, no wonder Xander Berg became infected and had so much knowledge of this stuff. Tape.
My name is Sven Olsen.
It's too late.
Oh
We need to get
no,
out of here.
no. Oh, come on! It still keeps going? Are you serious? Alright, well, no. Okay, I'm gonna try and pick up the pace this time. That door's open. I'm gonna grab all the documents I can. Yep, come on. And we're not gonna listen to the tape this time, because there's just no time. I hate that there's a time limit here. Alright, go. Photograph that. Mark, you're gonna have to conspiracy like you've never conspiracied before.
I know why your controls were blocked. Martin's gotten in here and activated some kind of override.
Can you disable it?
I'll try.
Well, that didn't work.
Fascinating.
What just happened? What did I do? I don't understand what I did. Fascinating what? What did I do? Oh, I see. They correspond to these things up here. They don't directly change the thing. Okay, so we need, 1, 2, no, 3. Okay. I think I've got the hang of this. If you think of this the right way, it does work. We just need this. I think you guys in the corners need to be down. It's just so hard for me to visually tell what's going on here. You need to be up. There we go.
The controls are back. You did it! Now we can operate the control rods from in here.
Alright, good.
Yes! The reactor is cooling down! We did it!
Yes!
I can't believe it. I think it's finally over. You saved the city, Mark. You did an
Yes,
excellent job
I
today.
did.
I have no words to describe how glad I am to have you as my employee.
My name
I
is
think
Sven
it's high
Olsen.
time we all went
I
home for
was
the day.
one of the leaders of the
Just head for the
SNW
elevator,
project.
and the helicopter's waiting
This
for you on
project
the
was
roof.
doomed from the start.
Finally! What a fucking day.
So
Full of
badly
endless
planned.
tunnels, close calls, poisonous mushrooms, and goddamn teddy bears. Perkele.
Excellent work. If you ever want a job in a nuclear power plant, it's yours. There might be a manager position opening up.
That's some nice gallows humor from you. But now let's actually listen to this document now that we don't have the sirens blaring.
My name is Sven Olsen. I was one of the leaders of the SNW project. This project was doomed from the start. It was so badly planned that I should have realized how it was going to end. Instead of trying to get everyone working together voluntarily, they just forced everyone into this mess. I thought I was doing something good. But then that metro accident changed everything. I found out there were so many things that no one told me. Everything I knew about the project was wrong. They designed a biological weapon and sold it to the highest bidder. They don't care about this country. Look at this place. We moved uranium from here to the bunker using Bergman tunnels. You can control this whole facility from in here. And why? To secretly filch nuclear material.
Intriguing.
Intrigue indeed. I can't believe it. This is... not only have I discovered so much more in general through this playthrough, hidden areas, hidden documents, and understood it better, but a whole new ending that I never even knew existed. Like I said, I do remember, like, finding this door and being like, dude, I can't figure out how to open this thing. I looked all over for a while. I actually remember having to go in here and, like, manually operate the rods, so I guess we probably saved Mark's life long term, right? For such a long time, this has been that one series that everyone's been asking me to do, and I've always said I'm never gonna do it because I've already played it before. And how can you get more out of a game based on mysteries and secrets when you've already played it? Well, it turns out the mysteries and secrets go too deep that I'd never really played this game before. And it's such a cool feeling being able to revisit an old favorite and find out that what you'd seen before was only the tip of the iceberg, that it was actually a gift that could keep on giving. Come on now, can we see over the ledge? Whole room beyond here, but we don't get to peek. I don't think I'm gonna have an experience like this again, actually revisiting a favorite and somehow still getting to experience it again, essentially for the first time.
Looks ready to collapse.
Don't think I'm finished tattling yet. Mark is always on the job. But you know, it does... I think the most gratifying thing is finally getting a good boy from the boss. Even the people we implicated in this still seem to think we're pretty cool, so we're definitely doing something right. Don't tell me they're gonna friggin' leave and take off without me. Yep.
Mark, you're dancing.
You know, for your mugshot.
That was something incredible you pulled off down there. I'm glad to have you with us.
Good job, Mark. I knew you could do it.
I have to admit, that was a pretty good job you did back there.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone who supported the development of this game on Indiegogo, and to everyone who helped with the playtesting of this game. So I cannot believe I'm finally getting to say this to the channel, but that was INFRA. And well, I just spent the last few minutes giving my closing thoughts, but dude, such a great game. It's a masterpiece of visuals, of story, of exploration, and of making the player feel so involved in the whole thing. I mean, that's its biggest strength as a mystery story, is that it's a work simulator that leads you as deep as you want to go. It's just constantly rewarding you for scrounging around, and as I've said throughout the Let's Play, it's a game that appreciates the scroungers, and for the scroungers to appreciate in turn. Everywhere you look, there's something new. Whether it's something big, like uncovering a whole nuclear weapons conspiracy and later bioweapons conspiracy, Or sometimes it's something as simple as discovering where somebody hid the beer. It's just so full of little and big stories that make up the overall story of this city and its people across generations. Wait. Oh, I guess the boss is not in jail and is calling us. Hey, we're at Mark's
Hey, Mark.
house.
I hope I didn't wake you. How's your vacation going?
No, I was already up. It's good. It's nice to have a bit of peace and quiet after all that happened.
That's nice to hear. Actually, I called you because we need your help.
Of course.
We were offered a job to investigate Whiprock Island. You know, the old prison and its surroundings. If you ever get tired of being on vacation, just come by the office and we'll talk more.
Get tired of vacation? I have to think about it.
Good. And Mark, it's good to have you. We would all be worse off if it wasn't for everything you did. Take care now, and enjoy the rest of your vacation. You've earned it.
I will. I'll see you later.
Whiprock Prison DLC, folks. 8 years later, still nothing. Oh. Oh, dude, we can actually urbex Mark's house. Oh, and it is a really nice house. He's got...
I wonder if there's anything on TV.
Probably not. He's got Osmo Elude, the video game. That is hilarious.
That's the remote.
Oh, we can even step outside
It's
into
damn
our...
cold here.
Yeah, step outside into your back garden. Unfortunately, we can't leave the property, but who'd want to? I mean, you're enjoying vacation in Finland. Look, you've got gears as decorations up above your TV. You love your job, don't you? Oh, there's a document. And we can't even photograph it. Oh, I had no memory of this. Is this unique or I don't know? Alright, but I guess now is an even better backdrop to give closing thoughts. When you realize that this game is essentially telling the story of the city and the people in it, it goes into showing why you do this, why all of this is important. Man, it's so cool that after all that, after the player is exhausted, it actually gives you that opportunity to enjoy the relaxation that the character finally earned. And that's the thing about all this, it all feels so earned. It feels like the people of this city earned their right to have something great and be proud of. All these great works that actually keep it functioning. And I like the nuance at the end there, with the boss, with the plant manager, with that tape we read, or listened to. There is some malice here. There's loads and loads of greed. But for the most part, it's just people doing stuff, and a lot of it going wrong. Not to mention, just because someone is involved with a lie doesn't necessarily make them an awful, scheming person. I found your credit card. Wasn't working anymore, so you probably have a new one already. Surely it's nice to have your old card back, though. It's a nice card and everything. I hope that I'm going to get some kind of reward. I hope it's going to be a big one. I'll stop by later with some of my friends and we can talk more. Penty. Oh, maybe I left my card in the machine at the train station? Is that a newspaper about our deeds? Survey. People worried about the quality of potable water in Stallberg. Yeah, Morco made sure we couldn't actually complete that. It's found out that the majority of the population in Stallberg is worried about the quality of potable water in the city. Stallberg Water CEO Roman Banis denies any claims of bad water quality. It seems like Stallberg Water is still as corrupt as ever, but January 5th, 2017, we got a nice long vacation. And hopefully a fat paycheck to go along with it. Mark, you've got a sauna in your This really is Finland. Mark, you are living the life, truly. You are... I want to be Mark. I want to climb into Mark's body and become him. Ooh, even more documents. All decorated with the stuff from his travels. Oh, look, you even still have your open sewer passport. That is so funny. Let's turn on that fan. Thank you for returning my precious duck. Unfortunately, I'm no longer able to take care of them, but you seem like a real duck lover, so I hope that you can give them a good home. I'm sure that you're going to have a good time with those cute little friends. The blue one can be a little tricky sometimes, but I'm sure that you can handle it. Please don't put them in the bathtub. They don't like it. Well, we can't pick you up, so that's okay. And do we even have a bathtub? Let's see what kind of stuff Mark gets up to on his fridge. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, buy a new snow shovel, bread, sugar flakes, so that's a shopping list, toilet paper, shrooms, normal, Osmo Hill Bar, talk with NPP boss Edvin. Oh! So I guess Edvin is still employed, and I guess we are changing careers. Or at least we're thinking about it. Remember, buy new batteries for the camera. Cottage sauna renovation. Visit Finland! I kind of want to visit Finland too after this, although I guess this is just supposed to be an analog. Where's that remote? It's so dark in here I can't see where it got off to.
I'm so glad that I got this coffee maker from Rob.
Well, I see it's got a broken screen. But I guess that's the gift. That's what we needed that little pipe for.
Yeah, it's damn good coffee. They did a good job.
Are they just trying to make this my favorite game ever? They slipped a Twin Peaks reference in there? Or at least I assume that's what they're doing. Alright, let's check our email. Rob. It's me, Rob. Hi, Mark. I hope that you got my gift. It's wonderful, isn't it? I made it with Robin. He's so good at making things, but usually there's always something wrong with them. But now I'm helping him. I can't believe we didn't do this before. It's so good to work together, and I can keep an eye on him so that he doesn't break anything. We're going to set up our own company. We're still not sure how we should name it. Maybe Robin Build and Repair or something like that? But anyway, we owe you so much. You can ask us to repair anything that you want for free. I hope we're going to meet again soon. Rob. Now this is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Carla. What do you want, Carla? Hey, I just wanted to thank you about that discussion we had. I'm still a little confused about what happened. I'm sorry that I left so suddenly. I just needed some time to process all that we talked about. You made me realize that I have some big problems. I have to talk to others about that. P.S. I still don't like that you drink that poisonous beer. Stop that. Wow, we actually got a Carla redemption arc. And only moments after her villain arc. Wow, I didn't expect her to go full circle. Raven Messenger, decrypted message. Good signature from Raven Messenger. Hello, Marku. Thank you for revealing this conspiracy. Don't worry, we're not going to tell anyone it was you. We're delighted that you managed to gather all this information, but there's still something missing. If you still have any information regarding SNW, please send it to us. Yeah, it's probably for getting like 90% or what. I'm surprised that didn't pop, because I don't know where else we could have looked for stuff. But we didn't get 90% during Act 3. Actually, I had a look at the Steam achievements a second ago, and we're at like 88%, so one more probably would have done it. Paul Lewins. Mark. I'm sorry that I didn't tell you about that deal I made regarding those documents. I hope that you understand why I did that. We have to talk more when you're coming back to the office. I also told everyone else about it, and it seems they're okay with it. At least I can keep my job. I was expecting something to happen to me when those SNW documents were published, but maybe they wanted to keep a low profile. It's been quiet, but I still have to be careful. So I guess everything worked out. Oh, there's the remote. Now let's put on the tube.
Two Gorges Dam collapsed last year following years of neglected maintenance.
Not my job.
Construction work on rebuilding the dam was supposed to finish later this year, but following several delays, Stahlberg Construction Group's new estimates now put the completion over 3 years away. Repair work on the Bergman tunnels continue. These tunnels caused a shock in August when a collapse in one part of the tunnels set off a chain reaction that wreaked havoc all over Stahlberg.
Not
According
my...
to the local company, National Consulting Group, who performed a survey of these tunnels, the tunnels were in extremely poor condition and hadn't been maintained for years, despite their vital importance to the city. The tunnels are now being repaired, and all maintenance in the future will be conducted by National Consulting Group. The beer manufacturer Osmo Olude has bought the Walter Tower skyscraper from the center of the city and plans to turn it into their new headquarters. The beer trade has been expanding in the last few years, and the company is doing better than ever. The aptly named Walter Tower used to be the headquarters of Walter Corporation, but fell into disuse after their CEO, Jeff Walter, went missing several years ago. A number of condemning documents regarding Stallburg city officials has been published. The scope of these documents is extensive, and they have already brought corruption charges upon many officials.
Go get him.
Further investigation is still ongoing. Mayor Altmaier has resigned in the face of these accusations. That's all for tonight. I hope you all have a good evening, and we'll see you in the morning on Stallburg News Network.
You want to maybe look at the camera when you do that? Are we slowly fading out? I guess that's the real ending. Well, the game may be over, but I think I'm gonna load a save and enjoy my vacation a little bit longer. But until the next series, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Alright everyone, I've got a little bit of a post-credits for you. See, I had finished recording this, and afterwards I was talking to somebody who's like a huge fan of this game, and they told me something you can do that, as soon as I heard it, I was like, the series can't end without me doing this.
The dam's in even worse condition than I thought.
Yep. There we go. First try. It was not the first try, but... Yep.
Cheat!
That's the level we're on with this game.